For the entire weekend. Temperatures are going to continue to drop compared to where we were yesterday, so not nearly as warm. Temperatures will stay in the 80s, 70s along the coast, and you're going to notice a drop in the humidity. Also a little bit of haze to start this morning, and then that will be replaced by some filtered sunshine as we go through the rest of the day. Great to be outside. We're not talking about any raindrops in our forecast for today. Temperatures starting out in the upper 60s, low 70s. Currently 73 in the city. Here's our dew point change, and you can see that we've dropped off into the 50s, right near 60. So this is going to be a comfortable air mass. In fact, I anticipate that dew points will continue to fall as we go throughout the rest of the day. We have a north to northeast wind, and it's going to stay east to southeast throughout the day. So that onshore direction is going to keep temperatures down on the coast. Visible satellite, you do see some thin veil of haze across our skies, and that's due to Canadian wildfire smoke. As we get through the evening, that's when I anticipate we will have some improvements. But we will be dry today, so great to be outside with moderate air quality. High temperatures reach the low 80s inland, upper 70s, close to 80 degrees for the coast. Tomorrow, we're all stuck in the 70s, and we have to dodge some showers. We'll take a look at that forecast ahead. In the 90s today, high temperatures will be in the 80s and will continue to fall through the rest of the weekend. Today is your better day to get outside. Tomorrow we'll have to watch for the chance for some showers and storms. But you may be looking outside this morning and you notice a little bit of haze. Now, we do have moderate air quality for a lot of our spots. Here's a look at the air quality index right now. Some spots registering air quality that is unhealthy for sensitive groups, and that is because the upper level winds have transported some Canadian wildfire smoke from Manitoba, Saskatchewan, so far away across Canada, and it's dropping in across our skies. And so there is a little bit of haze that we're dealing with so far to start this morning. Now, as you look at our forecast going forward with the near surface smoke model, it shows that the heaviest concentrations are going to be around this morning. Slight improvements into the afternoon and then better improvements for the evening, but likely still some haze that will be sticking around through the rest of the day. Radar and satellite, that front that brought the storms yesterday, that is well offshore, but it is tied to this area of low pressure that's working through the Great Lakes region and headed for the Ohio River Valley. It's part of this system that's what's going to bring us the next opportunity for some showers and isolated storms come tomorrow. Not today, though. It is dry. Great to be outside. As you look at future forecasts, we'll have more clouds that are going to gather by the second half of the day, so more of a filtered look to our sky with increasing high clouds. Overnight, more cloud cover. If you're an early riser tomorrow morning, get outside. That's when we're still dry, I think, for at least a couple of hours once we get past a sunset or sunrise. But then you see the batch of showers that starts to work in by, say, 8 and 9 o'clock. And these showers with some embedded thunderstorms are going to be around as we go through the rest of the morning and into the early afternoon. As we get through the late afternoon, that's when we'll start to see some improvement, still some leftover showers. And I think once we get closer to, say, 6, 7 o'clock, most of us are dry at this point, just dealing with a lot of cloud cover, and showers are going to linger the longest across the Cape and the islands. So tomorrow, not so ideal. Today is definitely your better day to be outside. Here's a look at our rainfall totals, and you can see it's favoring areas that are off to the north and west. That's where there's going to be more water vapor to work with. So that's where you could get some higher amounts and possibly even some localized flooding. But for the rest of us, still expecting some of those showers. As we look at our temperatures right now, starting it out in the upper 60s to the low 70s, 73 to start in Boston, 67 in Worcester, and our dew points are coming down, so it does feel a little bit different as you step outside. The dew points mainly in the 50s, right near 60 degrees. That's a comfortable air mass. We have the winds of change coming in out of the north to northeast. The wind is going to veer east to southeasterly for today, and that's going to keep temperatures down on the coast in the upper 70s, near 80 degrees, while inland we're heading for the low to mid 80s. This is closer to average for this time of the year. Overnight, we'll get more clouds. Temperatures will stay mainly in the mid to upper 60s, and then high temperatures tomorrow, not moving all that much thanks to abundant cloud cover and the showers. So most of us just staying around the mid 70s. That's not going to be a long case that we're in the 70s, because look what happens into early next week. We are back near the 90s with the humidity.